What's up, guys? Matt back again with another video. This is kind of like a last minute thing I wanted to do. They just announced that February's Ichiban Kuji is going to be a Dragon Ball EX set. I had a really strong feeling that this was going to be the case. I mean, it was either going to be this or, you know, another superhero based Kuji, in my opinion, since the next omnibus is in January. But anyways, Brian and I want to talk about this. Number one, I want us to talk about how we feel about another EX set. And then we're each going to have 3 predictions as to what is going to be in the set. A lot of these I just did in my predictions video for 2023 for Ichiban Kuji. You can find that right here. But we're going to talk a little bit more about that. And then Brian's going to have his own alternative choices just to make things a little more fun. But before we get into the video, guys, please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Ring the bell notification so that way you get notified whenever I make a new video. I'm working on a lot of videos, as you can see behind me, so those will be coming. And of course, comment your thoughts down below in the comment section and leave a like on this video. That way we can just continue to engage. And of course, subscribe to Brian. He's been doing a lot of openings of Dawn of the Z Legend, the newest Dragon Ball Super card set, which is really freaking cool. The cards look amazing. And he's covering some of the new sets that are coming out in like a month, I think. Right, Brian?
Yeah, bro. November 18th.
Cool. So make sure you're subscribed to both of us. And you have a wonderful day, or I'll find you. And I'll make sure you have a wonderful day.
I will kill you.
Be happy. Anyways, Brian, so
Yes.
yeah, the next Kuji after Omnibus Great, which I still don't like that title. I will always mention that. But it's an EX set. So how do you feel about that?
I think it looks pretty badass, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a pretty fire set. Sorry I look like I'm in a giant giant room.
You rented out an entire studio just to make this video.
For this one video. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. I am a little disappointed though that they're reusing some assets already, but you know, whatever.
Oh, like with Omnibus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is though, but
yeah. Well, hopefully this set is it's something, you know, great. The last one was Fear of Androids for EX, and before that we got the Mystical Adventure, Makafushiki Adventure. So I think EX might be my favorite consistent series from Ichiban Kuji. I really like the film series, but there's only been 2, and the first one had like a lot of quality control issues. But the EX sets are usually like pretty consistent in being S tier sets, in my opinion. So I'm excited. I really, really do want to keep seeing this. And Brian, what are you doing?
Hear this?
Anyways, so I don't know who wants to start with their predictions.
First, I'm the
me,
guest.
me first.
No, me first. Me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I forget you can see me now. So.
I'm like so distracted.
I was like, oh shit! I was like, I love this song.
I'm so distracted.
Okay. Anyway, kicking things off here. Did you see my paper?
Oh, look at that. He's got like a piece of paper and everything.
I got it all. Yeah, bro. I'm ready. Okay, so this first, you know, I'm kind of following you along for the first 2 prediction things that you got with Frieza Saga kicking us off first. So I'm going to pick my first. My first figure is going to be Dodoria, but with battle damage, like while he's getting wrecked by Vegeta. That is my first.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
So this is as opposed to just Dodoria from that Namek Saga set that I predicted.
Exactly. I think this one, I think it would be cool if they showed him like battle damage. Like I was almost gonna say like maybe have like a hole in his chest, but I was like, nah, we ain't gotta do that. Like I think it'd be cool if they just had a battle damage one. You know, like while he's getting wrecked by Vegeta, I think that would be a really cool figure. Am I gonna go through my entire list?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, I didn't know if we're like I was gonna do one, then you were gonna do one, or I didn't know what we were doing.
No, go ahead.
But, okay, so the next one would be Zarbon at full power.
Oh, so you want Monster Zarbon?
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you. But I think that would be really cool because I'm pretty sure there's not a single like even like figure art figures like there's no Monster Zarbon
I don't
anywhere
think so.
from my knowledge.
I don't
So
think so.
I think that'd be really cool. And I think it'd be cool if they had him like pose kind of like this, like where he's like, "I'm a rape you bitch," like when he like grabs him like in a bridge, you know, like then he fucking slams him. I think that'd be really cool. My next figure. This is whenever I said I'm going crazy.
Okay.
Because we're keeping it with the Frieza saga, and I think that'd be cool if they made a dead Vegeta.
What? Why would you do that?
A dead Vegeta, bro.
Even when he's like lying on the ground and
and like
Frieza
tears.
shot. Oh no, that's so
bro.
sad.
I think that'd be a sick figure to have. Like, and then like I think it'd be really cool if they did something like that. And then my next figure would be Frieza, but with no armor on. Like, no armor.
Like right before he transforms into his second form.
Exactly, because what I'm pretty sure like he gets out. Like I honestly don't remember.
He just takes it off. He just takes it off after he fights with Vegeta briefly.
I think it'd be cool if he was like posed kind of like this or something, like about to like power up and transform, or even if he's just stoically standing. I think that'd be really cool too.
That's why you have all the space above you, Brian. So you can now you've evolved past doing whatever you do in your little box in our tier list videos. Now you can jump out of your seat and do something.
But my next figure is I'm continuing with Frieza, but I'm gonna say him in his little flying pod with his scouter on. I think would be really badass, and he has armor, obviously.
So you're saying two different Friezas?
Yes, one with no armor, no pod, and then the second Frieza would be him fully armored out with his scouter in his little pod with his like tail hanging over on the side. I think that would be a badass figure. And then my last one prize is gonna be
extra dead Vegeta.
No, I mean, I remember my little comments whenever I was writing this down when we were talking beforehand. I'm gonna go out the deep end here, but my last one prize, I think it'd be really cool if they made a Goku in the healing pod.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
While they're fighting Frieza when he's in the healing pod. Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, dude,
I love
have
that.
a little snorkel on him, like him just inside the figure, maybe like have some bubble effects going.
And then either he has like his eyes closed and he's super concerned because he's sensing evering that's happening, or
like have like real wrinkles around his face because he's like, oh, I can feel everyone, or like just completely like knocked out. I think that'd be a really cool last one prize.
Oh god, what a great idea! What a cool idea!
Thank you.
I love that.
All right, continue, brother. It is your turn.
I'll go through mine quickly since I've made this in my predictions video. Nothing's changed. I think I predicted 3 different EX sets, and I'm going to talk about them all here. Spoilers. So this one, early Namek Saga, Dodoria, regular form Zarbon, Vegeta at the first portion of the Namek Saga with that armor, Frieza in his pod, Kui. I think I put Kui on there as well.
Yeah, you did.
And Vegeta would be the last one prize, but instead of the armor that he's wearing in the beginning of the Namek Saga, give him the armor that he wears at the end of the Namek Saga.
Bulma gives him, right?
No, it's the one he finds it in Frieza's. He finds it in Frieza's spaceship. It's similar to the one in the Android Saga because it's the first time he gets rid of the shoulder pads.
Here we're going for life.
All right, Brian. You may give us a taste, a flavor, a smell, a sniff, a whiff, a Fagorgan of your next set. I just made that word, Fagorgan.
Gotta flick the paper so you guys know it's real. All right, so kicking off our second EX set. This one is going to be more related to the Buu saga because that is our favorite sagas between the both of us. So, what are you doing? Oh, you're mimicking me. Okay. I thought you were like trying to like signal me like, hey,
Brian, stop!
I was like, what's up? what am I doing?
Mayday!
Okay, so dude, I'm Italian. Leave me alone. I talk with my hands. But
you just watched the Mario movie trailer and you can't stop.
Mamma mia. But so kicking it off first, I would love if they did an older Dende. Like like him up on Kami's lookout. He gets a little bit older and he ages, has like the Kami staff. I think that'd be really badass. I keep looking at you instead of the camera.
it doesn't matter. I'm doing the same thing. So are you saying like Dende, like in the Buu saga, or like Dende in superhero, like
in the Buu saga?
In the Buu saga.
Doesn't he gets a little bit bigger, doesn't he? And he has
he gets a little older, yeah, because they bring him to Earth during the Cell games.
Yes.
And he's still like a little kid. Like he's not as little as he was, but he's still little. And then 7 years later, he sprouts up, just like Saiyans.
You know, because I remember that bit, Team 4-Star, where he's like, "Oh my God, where am I?" Oh, and he like sees Super Saiyan go on, and he's like, "Oh."
The fact that you only remember things from Dragon Ball via Team 4-Star.
Well, I mean, it's just like he showed up and he was like, he whistles at Gohan. He's like, "That hurt me more than you." And Piccolo goes, "Ow!" Gotta be dying. All right, so moving on with the next figure, and I am going way out of the box with these, so try and keep up with me here. The next figure is going to be Majin Buu, but him holding B, the dog.
Oh, that would be sick.
Yeah, like him holding him up like this, and he's like licking his face. That's the first thing that came to mind. I think that'd be a really badass figure.
Yeah, and I'm a big dog person, dog lover.
Got Ranger in the back right there. So like, I think that would be I think that'd be a really cool addition, because I know they're about to have Majin Buu like coming out, and he's all like, "Yeah, I'm gonna eat you up." You know, I think that's gonna be a cool figure. But I think him holding B, like letting him lick his face. I kept trying to do this side. I don't even need that there. But like,
it's just a prop.
I mean, it's just I was playing games with this earlier, so like yelling everybody on. Anyway, so the next figure I think would be, all right, here we go, off the box again. I think it'd be really cool if they made a figure of Hercule like this.
On top of Buu?
On top of Buu. I think that would be sick. I think that'd be a badass figure. I think it'd go along really well with like him holding like B and stuff like that. I think that'd be a really cool like combo if they did something like that. It'd be really unique. And then this is the last Majin Buu figure. I know there's a lot of Boos in here, but it's a lot of unique stuff. And I think this one, I think you might like this one the most, Matt. But I think it'd be really cool if they made Majin Buu, but in his pod whenever he gets absorbed. Like when he's inside Super Buu.
When they have to rip him out, right?
Yeah, they have to rip him out. And he's like in that little like pod thing.
Yeah,
that'd be really cool. And in the way I was thinking, like, oh well, how would you like display it and stuff? But they could kind of make like the pod, and then like have a little bit branch out and kind of like spread it out like roots, and that would be like your stand. Like it'd be like not much like a stand that you don't like, but I think that'd be a really cool idea if they did something like that. Just having this little pod showing his little face, little pink thing. I think that'd be really badass. And then all right, so 2 figures left. This will be the last unique one. Because I couldn't think of any other unique stuff, unless I can think of one while I'm explaining this next one. But I think another really badass figure would be if they made Buuhan, but whenever he's raged out and like buff and like huge. You know what I mean?
Like when he's fighting Vegito?
Yeah, like when he's fighting Vegito and like he starts getting pieces of him getting cut out and he's all like raging. I think that'd be really badass. I think that'd be really cool. And then the last figure I had was just Buu-Tanks. I couldn't think of anything unique or cool anymore, so I was like, oh, I'll just steal this off of his. Like, that's my list,
I love your unique like looks on a Kuji. Like I feel like a lot of these I see in resin figures, which you know they're not official Bandai figures, but yeah, I would love to see a lot of these ideas mixed into Ichiban Kuji. So yeah, but my set, just like in the video, it's just a Majin Buu theme set. Fat Buu, Evil Buu, Super Buu, Buu Tanks, Kid Buu, Buhan. I think that's everyone that's on there. So I would love that. That's like my most wanted Ichiban Kuji of all time. So if that happens, I'd be super happy. All right, moving on. So this is so my set I made up. Like, it wasn't in my predictions video. So if they announce another EX set, this is another option that I made up. But you can go ahead and do yours first, Brian.
Okay, mine. This is where I came up with my whole new idea for my own stuff right here. I decided not to copy the same like era saga that you had. So, this is gonna be super themed, and we're kicking this list off with Hit, because where the hell is Hit?
Where is Hit? Yeah, man.
He is. Like, dude, there's not a single Hit figure anywhere, and I don't understand why not.
I just reread that arc the other day too in the manga, and Hit's great in it. He's pretty cool.
Whenever you pulled up the screenshot of like the manga panels, and I saw Hit's side silhouette in one of the panels, I was like, "Oh, Hit!" And I just started going off after that. Cause my next candidate. There we go. I almost said contender, but then I wanted to say
a new challenger.
My chicken's tenders. I would like to see Bergamo.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be a really cool figure to see. I think out of the
Universe 6.
No, what is their brother trio called? The Dango Trios or something like that. I keep wanting to say
the Trio de Danger.
Yeah, that's what it was. So I think out of the three brothers, I think he's the coolest one. And I won't say anything else, but I'm saying something else. But anyway, moving on. So I think
is Bergamo the
he's
leader?
The blue one.
He's the blue
he's
one.
The blue
yeah,
one.
Okay. Yeah.
And you'll see why I picked him in a minute. But so my next figure is gonna be Dyspo. I think Dyspo would be a really cool figure. I think he's one of the more liked figures. From the Universe 11 like hero squad team that they got going on, which there's a lot of characters from Universe 11 that I think a lot of people could resonate with. I used to laugh about the hand thing. But I think Dyspo is a really cool character. You know, he made Birder like eat his fucking words because he was like, "I'm fast as fuck, like,
the fastest in the universe."
Yeah, and then Dyspo was like, "What'd you say?" So like, I definitely feel like that'd be a really cool figure. And I think I'm kind of like zooming off here a little bit, but I think another really cool figure would be Zeno. I think. We haven't got a Zeno figure yet. I figured it'd be cool to have the Omni King as a representation in the Dragon Ball Super set if we were to get one like that. And then I changed my mind. That's right. Duh. But my next figure is going to be Topo, which I think, Dyspo, we already got Jiren, so I was like, I can't go with Jiren. I was like, what else is good? And I was like, the two next best characters from Universe 11, Dyspo and Topo. Like, they also last the longest in the survival arc and everything like that. And then my last one prize would be God of Destruction Topo.
Yeah.
Which it originally was going to be Giant Bergamo. But then once I made Topo, one of the picks, I was like, oh no, last one prize got to be God Destruction Topo. Yeah. Forget about Giant Bergamo. So that's my superhero EX set right there. So.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, I know. Zeno is like makes so much sense. And Topo's just so cool, especially because like in the anime, his exhibition match with Goku like ends in a draw. But I feel like it's implied that Goku would have beaten him. In the manga, Topo just straight up beats Goku. He just beats Goku, and then walks away saying that there's someone in my universe stronger than me. And then Goku's like, "Oh well, I should probably train."
Man.
So yeah, I think that's awesome. Great idea. So the only other thing that I could think of, other than the ones that I predicted in that video, it was a sequel to World Tournament Super Battle. And the reason that I thought of that is because World Tournament Super Battle was extremely popular and successful to the point where they just re-released it in Japan like a month ago. You can go and pull a Kuji for it again. So to have it 2 years in a row back to back, I think Bandai is like, hey, people really like the Saiyan Saga. Maybe we should do more things from the Saiyan Saga. So I said, okay, let's pick in some characters and stuff from the Saiyan Saga that they haven't done. So for prize A, I would do Goku from early Dragon Ball Z. Whether in his look from, I don't know, it could be his look from when he shows up at Kame House at the beginning of the series, or, you know, he's in his King Kai getup, it's over 9,000 or whatever. Just Goku from early Dragon Ball Z. And then prize B, Piccolo from early Dragon Ball Z, because I still feel like they want to keep promoting Piccolo and Gohan off of Superhero, because Superhero is going to release on Blu-ray soon. I think it comes out on Blu-ray in January or February in Japan, so makes sense to have Piccolo in there from early Dragon Ball Z, as well as Gohan from early Dragon Ball Z. I want him in his with his hat and everything. Either that or have him in his training gear from his training with Piccolo, like that. He was wearing Goku's gi and he had like his little sword and stuff. Like, I think that'd be cool.
He has like long hair and everything.
Yeah, and you can even scuff him
like
up.
that shot where he's running away from the dinosaur. Like,
yeah. Scuff him up a little bit too, since he's been training with Piccolo. So I still
think an apple too. That'd be cool.
Or an apple or whatever. Like, they could do whatever they want.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff they could do.
Yeah, so having him and Piccolo in the set makes sense to me. And then, of course, I'm going to say it. I know a lot of people in the comments ask for him. Raditz. Raditz, I think you can't have a Saiyan Saga set follow up a Saiyan Saga set with villains in it without Raditz. So, Raditz is a huge fan favorite. I was literally just joking with you a couple hours earlier that if they brought back Raditz, that'd be awesome in Dragon Ball Super. I would love it.
A random power buff.
Bro, I would love it. I don't care. I at this point, it's like, I don't care. Just like bring whoever back if you want to make them relevant.
I wonder if he went Super Saiyan 3 if his hair would get longer.
It has to. I think he's already done it though in Super Dragon Ball Heroes, and it doesn't get super long. Anyways, so yeah, Raditz would be in there, and then the only other one besides the last one prize that I could think of would be King Kai. Have Kaio-sama in there as his own respectable master release figure, which I think is totally possible. If we get characters like Dende and stuff, or Pilaf as master release figures, King Kai can come as a master release.
Oh yeah.
And then finally, my last one prize would either be the Goku or Piccolo from the set, or even Gohan in a different outfit. Same pose and everything. That's what they seem to do with these EX sets. They would just have them in a different outfit. Like maybe it's Goku without his shoes and his weighted gear on, or it's Piccolo without his turban and cape, or with it. I don't know. Could be anything. So yeah, that's about it. I mean, that's really all I could think of.
Can I add something?
No.
I'm going
so
to
that's
anyway.
the end of the video, guys.
I think with King Kai, I think it'd be cool if they put Bubbles and Greg.
Bubbles and Gregory with him?
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool.
They would do that, or they would make it like its own separate, those little mini figures that might come as extra prizes in the set. They could always do that. Because that's how King Kai has been in the World Tournament Super Battle set. He was like a little mini figure, not a full figure. So we'll see. But what do you guys think in the comments section below? Tell us now, or forever hold your peace. And yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Video's over. Go.
All right. Go.
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 Sensu been a good boy. I'll let you leave. Go.
Go.
Get out of here. You. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.